Welcome to Let's Play Kirby's Epic Yarn. I'm Eat2004 and I'll be playing as Kirby.
I'm Snow and I'm playing as Prince Fluff.
Woohoo! Yes, we're doing this as part of A Winter of Kirby, hosted by Hidden Switch. So, thanks guys for letting us participate. This will be our game, obviously be a two-player co-op run. And I'm going to list off all the other people that are doing A Winter of Kirby. Of course, Hidden Switch is hosting. And Hidden Switch is going to be doing Kirby's Return to Dreamland and Kirby Superstar. That sounds pretty interesting. And then we have Captain Forest Falcon, who's going to be doing, or has already done, Kirby's Dreamland, very first Kirby game ever made. And we have H Black, who's doing Kirby's Adventure for the NES. Let's see, Play Madness, who is doing Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland, which is the 16-bit remake of Kirby's Adventure, so that's pretty cool. And we have Retro Gamer 741, who's doing Kirby's Dreamland 2, and Cauliflowers, who's doing Kirby's Dreamland 3, and I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Muiz Kabani. I hope that's right. What do you think?
I don't know. You could spell it out so they can know who you're talking about.
I'll put an annotation. Who cares? Muiz Kabani. He's doing Kirby's Dream Course, a very obscure Kirby game that's more like golf or something. And my good buddy Nintendo Ponzify, aka Noah, who's doing Kirby and the Amazing Mirror for the DS. Woohoo! And now it's finally our turn, so me and Snow here, like I said, doing Kirby's Epic Yarn. So, let's get to it. We're ready to go. Now, we're not interested in doing a 100% run. We're just going to kind of play the game just as an enjoyment sort of thing. It's really frustrating to do 100%, especially with two-player.
Hey!
Sorry, it's the truth.
Meanie.
Yeah, overall, this game is very easy. The challenge comes from trying to 100% the game, which is why we're not doing it. Two players. See, I've already done it before. I'm not doing it again. So, we're not going to play every stage, but we will do most things.
What do you mean we're not going to play every stage? You have to play all the stages, too.
No, there are bonus stages to unlock. I'm not planning on doing those.
Talk about those.
We're going. Waldies!
Ow.
Let's watch this awesome cutscene. Shh.
Welcome to Dreamland, a kingdom famous for peace and quiet. It's the perfect little land, if you like that sort of thing.
I like that sort of thing.
There have been rumors of a caped sorcerer going around turning people into yarn. That's right, yarn. One day, Kirby saw his favorite food, a bright red tomato, on top of a bush. Down the hatch. But when Kirby tried to eat it, a caped sorcerer appeared. My name is... Hey, what are you doing? Stop that! No, that's my magic metamato. Kirby gulped the metamato right down. Just then,
yarn.
a white sock around the sorcerer's neck began to glow. Then it sucked Kirby up.
Because wearing socks around your neck is the new bling.
Very fashionable. My sock necklace.
Yeah, get rid of that.
I have a pants bracelet.
Grass feels funny, Kirby thought. It feels like pants. And to Kirby's surprise, he saw that his entire body was made out of yarn. Then he saw a yarn monster chasing a blue yarn boy. Somebody help me! Kirby tried to swallow the monster up. But the air went right through his body. Kirby wondered what he should do. Suddenly, Kirby transformed into a car. He drove away with the boy and left the monster behind to eat his dust. Apparently, that strange metamato gave Kirby the power to seamlessly transform into a car and who knows what else.
Interesting.
Huff, puff, huff.
Waddle Dees went to sleep.
I want a Waddle Dee.
Yeah, Snow likes the yarn Waddle Dees.
They're so cute.
Thanks for saving me! What's that? You say you're from another world? Magic! Witchcraft! Wow, welcome to Patchland! You just stick with me and I'll show you the ropes. Stick with me, kid. This is my castle, so feel free to look around here as much as you want. Okay? So yeah, this is the tutorial level we'll go into in a second. So yeah, obviously this is very different from a traditional Kirby game. Kirby does not use any copy abilities. Instead, he and Prince Fluff just kind of string people up and throw them. Now, even though it's very different, it still feels like a real Kirby game. Even though originally this was intended to be just a Prince Fluff game, and then they decided just to add Kirby into it, add some Kirby elements. I guess so maybe it would sell better, but it actually worked out pretty well. It feels, whoops, I didn't mean to go in here.
Way to go, man.
Kirby, show hit up. Yeah, you can see all your things you unlocked and stuff, like cast. That was Angie. Who cares? Let's get out of here. Oh. Yeah, like I said, it does feel like it's different, but it does feel like an authentic Kirby game. I guess it was a smart idea. It's more closely related to, I guess, the very first Kirby game, Kirby's Dream Land, which you didn't use copy abilities. Instead, you sucked minions up and spit them out. So it's like this. So spit. So it's similar in that aspect. Oh. So we're gonna go play the stage now.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. You went into it.
What?
You gotta press 2.
Oh, hello. I didn't know that was me.
Yep, you were on top of my head and you were pressing up. So you were at the door. Whee! Whee! Look, it's so fun. No, a parachute. Ooh. Okay, take care of those for us. Oh, you murdered a Waldy.
I hate killing
Tragic.
It makes me so sad.
I have no problem with it.
They squeak when you kill them. It makes me feel so bad for them.
They squeak when they fall, too. Now, the advantage of co-op is you can break these blocks by throwing each other into them. You can't do that in single player. So I'll string you up and here, you can start beat.
This is the part that I'm not the best at. Is anything having to do with underwater, which
Yeah.
there's like a whole level
yeah, there's
that
a whole
way.
world later dedicated to water.
And I'm slow.
Now, even though Kirby doesn't use any copy abilities in this game, he still has a lot of transformations. And obviously this is a very, oh yeah, there's all this stuff to collect. We'll get into that and explain that later. I'll let Snow explain it.
Good, because I'm gonna fight you.
Yay!
Beat you up for
Now
it.
overall, this is a very, very easy game. The challenge comes from not just finishing the game and playing the stages. The challenge comes from trying to gold medal all the stages by collecting enough beads and also completing all the friend challenges. So therefore, 100%ing the game is actually very difficult. At least I found it to be. Well, yeah, the challenge is here if you're willing to look for it. Nice, you get the throne.
Of course, I'm a princess.
My throne's a toilet.
I love to swing, it's fun. Just not in the harder levels, that drives me crazy. I'm sorry,
Oh.
Waddle Dee!
It's okay, he doesn't feel much, you string.
Aw, man, I missed
I got it. So yeah, that just shows you the level that shows you the ropes. Go ahead and pull it. Oh, almost. It doesn't matter, we still got enough beads.
Okay, and now here we have the gay dance, which if you watched our which movie? Which
Oh,
let's
that
play?
was Kirby's Return to Dreamland.
Yeah, if you watched that LP and you heard me say that's the gay dance, then this is the one it originated from.
Yeah.
And
Now,
when we played this together originally, I'm like, oh jeez, it's like a gay dance.
Thanks for your help, the Blue Yarn Boy said. Not that I needed it. I'm Prince Fluff. Ever since Yin-Yarn the Sorcerer ripped Patchland into 7 pieces, you just can't go anywhere without running into these horrible... But Fluff was interrupted when they were attacked by a huge 3-eyed blob of yarn. Ew, gross, stop it! But
does
before the
yarn
blob could
salivate?
eat Prince Fluff, Kirby transformed and smashed it to smithereens in a most spectacular fashion. Among the little blob bits, there was a shimmering piece of spiraling yarn. That's it. That's the magic yarn, Fluff exclaimed. This was what Prince Fluff had been looking for. Yin-yarn had stolen the magic yarn from Patchland.
See, those are two words I never expected to hear said together. Magic and yarn. Same thing with epic. Epic and yarn. Huh. Weird.
The yarn weaved its way into the fabric of the kingdom and stitched two pieces of Patchland together. What about the other pieces? I've got to find the rest of them. Kirby, always happy to help, decided to help his friend recover the missing pieces. And the two began their journey to stitch Patchland back together.
You know, Kirby sure does go out of his way for a lot of people. Just like the biggest little helper ever.
Nah, he's like a pink marshmallow of sucking goodness.
Yay, sucking goodness. That's awesome.
Pretty much.
Now, we would have done Kirby's Return to Dreamland as a part of A Winter of Kirby if Hidden Switch hadn't already called it, because I was already planning to do Kirby's Return to Dreamland around December and January, and since he was announcing A Winter of Kirby, you know, hosting that, I thought, oh, I'll just do that one, but he already called Return to Dreamland, so I thought, well, I'm already doing Epic Yarn anyway, so I guess I'll just save that one for later. Had to hurriedly upload all my Return to Dreamland episodes before we started uploading this.
Okay. Do we have time to go ahead and talk about the apartment?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Good. Okay, well I'm gonna go ahead and skip through the little chat thing between Dom Wool here and, you know, Kirby and Prince Fluff, because it annoys me. But basically these are his apartment complexes, and what he wants you to do is to make them better so he can have renters. So he is gonna give you your first official item of a chair. And basically you go into the apartments, the various apartments, and you furnish them. And when you have them fully furnished, then you get a renter, which becomes one of your friends, and they unlock mini games. And those mini games, when you complete one, you get different wallpaper. Now, certain items go in certain rooms, and those silhouettes will be in the room. Like, did you put me down?
Sorry. I don't mean to interrupt, but now this apartment is just Kirby's. You can
Yes.
decorate this one however you want. This
Like,
isn't one of a...
This is Kirby's. You can put whatever in this room. Like, there can be a fountain over here, King's Throne over here. There can be a chandelier hanging from the window if you want it. But are you seriously bouncing on my head?
Sorry.
So that's what you can do. But like, I'm gonna show you the next apartment where it's got some silhouette. It'll have some of the silhouettes that I'm talking about.
If it'll let us.
But
Automatic control. I think we have to play a stage first.
Aw.
So we'll show it. We'll show it a little later.
Well, no, wait, hold
Oh,
on.
there we go. Never mind. Can we go in here yet? No, not quite yet. I think he has to like say he's found a renter first or something, or if he's...
No, we have to have stuff. We
Yeah.
have part of the stuff. But anyway, there'll be like silhouettes of the items that you find during the levels. Like we just found the King's Throne and the chandelier, which will go in the various apartments. And right now there's only one other apartment. Well,
Kirby's
somehow
pad.
this apartment complex magically multiplies and
It
it
gets-
grows
yeah.
taller.
It gets bigger when you collect beads because he needs
And-
beads like the currency. The manager needs beads to build up the apartment.
And he like
for more
magically
friends.
does it. We don't know how he does it, but he
Magic.
does.
That goes for magic yarn.
Oh yeah. So now I'm jump roping.
You
And then
fell.
I fell. So yeah, and I like to go in and decorate the room. That's like my favorite thing to do when we're not playing the game. So yeah,
Let's get out of here.
yay mac and cheese.
Yeah, Snow's eating mac and cheese right now. It's pretty good.
It's best when warm.
Here we have our first world grassland and our first stage, which we will play next time.
Woot!
Yep. So thanks everybody for watching, and thank you again, Hidden Switch, for letting us participate in the Winter of Kirby. And we'll see you later, folks. Say bye, Snow.
Bye, Snow. Stefano!